Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a new Doctor Who video. So in this video, I want to make a video about my thoughts on Doctor Who Phlox trailer. Now, you've already have seen my reaction video to the trailer. You can tell I'm absolutely over the moon that the Cybermen are returning. Well, the new design of the Cybermen, the design of the Cybermen that I love from the modern era. I'm not really too keen on the Stephen Moffat era or the Russell T Davies ones, even though Russell T Davies Cybermen are a lot better than the Moffat ones, but these Cybermen are 10 times better than those ones. But I thought I'd talk about what makes me excited for Doctor Who Phlox, my actual opinion on what I think of the trailer. Now, I actually think the trailer is absolutely amazing. I think we have some great CGI stuff when you see the Doctor just there, like, floating in that green sort of background. When you go to the Fleet Yard and you see the Santaran ships, I absolutely love. Now, the one thing I have to say about Doctor Who Phlox is that I really do enjoy the entire whole trailer. The trailer absolutely makes it look spot on, and it's making me really looking forward to it. But I just want to say, the one thing that we have seen out of some new scary, we got, apart from the ones that we know, we got the return of the Santarans, the Weeping Angels, the Ood, and of course the Cybermen. We do have some new alien sort of designs, the kind of blue people, the blue alien people with the teeth and stuff. So I want to try and talk about them at the moment, what I personally think they could bring into Doctor Who. I've been trying to work out where I've seen something like them before. I tried to think they're from the Moffat era, Peter Capaldi, where you see in the Husbands with a Song with the people with the tentacles, but I realised that's not them. They're the same colour blue, but they're not like those design. So I'm trying to work out, are they part of the Phlox? Are they not part of the Phlox? Have they got something to do with it? Because they clearly know the Doctor, but I just don't know. I just cannot think how. That's the one thing. They know the Doctor. In the trailer, they know the Doctor. Where is it because do they know the Doctor from the Cybermen, or is it because of the Weeping Angels, or is it with the Santarans? The Santarans are enemies with the Doctor ever since they stopped this. Ever since the Doctor has defeated the Santarans from invading Gallifrey and other battles between the Doctor and the Santarans. So are the Santarans feeding these people information about the Doctor? Or is it from the Cybermen? Because the Cybermen are literally the ones that have battled against the Doctor so many times, as well as the Daleks. Now, the one thing that I am grateful for, we got no Daleks in the trailer. Now, obviously we had the Dalek Revolution of the Daleks in the beginning of the year, so I'm kind of, in a way, I'm a little bit glad we are giving the Daleks a bit of a break, because if they were to use them in this 6-part adventure, I think the Daleks would just flat out exterminate everybody. Wipe out the Daleks, wipe out the Cybermen, wipe out the Santarans, the Weeping Angels. Daleks against Weeping Angels, that's what I would like to see. That's the one thing I would like to see, Weeping Angel try and take on a Dalek. That's the one thing, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think the Daleks won't be part of this big epic battle, because we got some new aliens as well as returning ones. Now, we have got some famous characters in. I noticed we got somebody from the In-Betweeners, the one that plays Neil. I can't remember his actual name. I know it's the one. I know his first name is Blake something. He plays Neil in the In-Betweeners. I'm kind of glad to see we got somebody in from the In-Betweeners again, because in Series 12 we had the bloke that played Jay from the In-Betweeners. Now, I love the In-Betweeners. I think it's a great comedy, and it's great to see some of the actors are popping up in different TV shows. I mean, so far we've only had the one that plays Jay, and now we've got the one that plays Neil popping into Doctor Who. So it's just, now it's like Simon Bird and Joe Thompson that's got to appear in Doctor Who. But I'm not really too fussed about that. Again, I want to talk, as I'm trying to say, about Doctor Who Phlox. The trailer makes it look so spot on. I mean, we've got a load of settings. We have the, I think it's called the Cavalving War if I got my history right. Or if I've said that wrong, let me know in the comments what war it is. Because I know we've got a bit of a war going on. It looks like the Sontarans are interfering. So, knowing the Doctor, she sees the Sontarans and going, right, that's it, I'm not having that. That's what I personally think might happen in that episode. But there again, though, we don't know much about this series. We don't know much about the Flux, but all we know is from what the trailer gives us. We've got a bunch of famous actors, including an actor from Game of Thrones, who I think this is the third or fourth actor from Game of Thrones to pop into Doctor Who, and it's the one that plays Grey Worm from series 4 upwards to series 8 of Game of Thrones. So that's the one thing I have to say about him. I actually quite look forward to seeing him in a new role as well. Something's not in Game of Thrones. I'm quite looking forward to seeing the return of the Weeping Angels now. Now, since I did my video, I talked about what I really didn't like about the Angels Take Manhattan episode. I have rewatched the episode last night. I've rewatched that as well in the middle of the Black. I literally finished watching Maureen Undead, switched to the episode on BBC iPlayer, and then I switched back to the DVD to watch Terminus. Now, I really think the Weeping Angels were kind of drawn out in that episode. They don't really have much to do apart from sap Rory and then the sap Amy and then create a whole lot of paradoxes, you know. I don't really think the Weeping Angels have had a proper strong story arc since Flesh and Stone and the Time of Angels, and even Blink is their first outing, and they are absolutely amazing in Blink and in that two-part episode I mentioned. So I would actually like to see the Weeping Angels return to their kind of horror sort of period of the Weeping Angels. I mean, in Time of Angels and Flesh and Stone, they literally rip people's heads off and steal their voice boxes, like Angel Bob, like the Bob did to Angel, like the Angel Bob did to the actual human Bob, and then she stole his voice box so they can communicate with the Doctor. So that's the one thing I would actually like to see. I like to see that a bit of the Weeping Angels. I like to see them just go up to somebody and just snap their neck like they did in that episode, because that was the one thing I really enjoy about the Weeping Angels. The Sontarans, I'm really looking forward to seeing them return. I really am really looking forward to seeing them return. And the fact is that we've actually gone back to some sort of classic design for the Sontarans, and that's one thing I love. I always love the classic Doctor Who run. I always love the classic villains. And then when they brought back the Sontarans for series 4, I was like, even now when I watch it, I'm like, what the hell have they done? Because in Classico, they're a lot taller. They're wearing the actual outfit with grey and black. And then you get into when you get into series 4, they're literally blue, short, bad-tempered ones. Ugh. I really am quite looking forward to seeing the return of the Sontarans. I really am. I really actually am. I love the fact that we've got a Sontaran riding a horse. Quite interested in seeing what's going to happen there, especially when you see it, when you just get that anger panel of the Sontaran. Now the Cybermen are a different matter for me. Are these, because when we last see the Cybermen, they upgraded themselves into Time Lord bodies to create the Cyber Masters, but we did end up having Cybermen dying on the planet with the gateway to Gallifrey. I can't remember, the Boundary. That's it, the Boundary planet. So we see the Cybermen there, and we see them die because of Yaz, Graham ended up dressed up as Cybermen with the Summon for Humans, and then they shoot all the other Cybermen and they helped. So that's the one thing I have to say about that. I'd like to know if these Cybermen are from a different completely part of the universe, or do they know what happened at the Boundary and what happened at what the Master did, or are they something to do with the Master? Is the Master coming back for Flux? We never really know. So yes, I am looking forward to seeing the Cybermen. I like to know more about the Cybermen. I actually love this Cybermen design. I have to say, I'm gonna have to do a whole new ranking video of the Cybermen design. I did one a couple of months ago. I might just leave that the way it is, because that one I did enjoy making, and I think I put the Cybermen around about 5th or 4th place. I can't remember, it's been months since I've done it. But the problem is that after I've done a ranking video, everything just changes after a couple of months. The more you rewatch Doctor Who, everything changes in your mind. Your mind just thinks, oh no, that Summer Design is not as good as the other ones. I mean, my all-time favourite Summer Design are the ones from the 1980s. So that will never completely change. But I absolutely do enjoy these versions of the Summer. Are you looking forward to Doctor Who Flux? Let me know. And thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share. And join me next time for another Doctor Who content video. Have a great evening and have a great day tomorrow. And join me tomorrow at some point after work for another Doctor Who content video.